my channel. Today we'll be making a vase, some makeup brush holders, and a big candle, all from Dollar Tree. So just keep on watching. So we're starting off with this tall glass vase, some masking tape, and then we're also going to be using some sticky dots. So I'm going to start by cutting the sticky dots off individually and just sticking them on the vase, just in the design that I wanted it to be. You could definitely do this and then put Mod Podge over it, or you could put super glue to stick them down. I just went ahead and stuck them on just for the sake of this video. So you can see I just spaced them around, just going up until like the middle part of the glass. Then I'm going to take the masking tape and just tape off the remainder of the glass because I'm going to do a spray paint and I only want the bottom part to be spray painted. So you can use tape all the way up, or you can get a sandwich bag like I'm going to do and just cover the top of it and then tape that off so that you can go ahead and spray paint without the top of the glass getting painted. So after that's done, I just went outside to my spray paint box and I just used a flat black spray paint from Walmart. It was like 99 cents. So I'm just going to go ahead and just spray all over the bottom portion of it. I did about 2 or 3 coats because I wanted to make sure that it was fully covered. So this is about an hour later for it to dry. It honestly would have dried a lot quicker than that. This paint doesn't take long to dry, maybe 20 minutes. So I'm just going to go ahead and take the tape and the bag off. Next, we're making like a little holder that I use for makeup brushes. So I got that oval shape in the arts and crafts section, and this is supposed to be a candle holder. Got 2 of those. Some nail polish for this project, as well as a plastic container. And I also have some acrylic paint that I wanted to throw in there for gold. So I just started off with some lukewarm water and I'm just adding a couple drops of nail polish into the water, just in random places of all the different colors. After you have it in there, you're just going to go ahead and just dip and kind of turn the glass so that the paint adheres to it. You may find it easier to use like a longer container. I didn't have one on hand, so that your rolls aren't so short, I guess, and you won't have to dip it so many times. So yeah, you would just continue to do this process until the container comes out to your liking. Okay, so now we have a dry plaque. I didn't spray paint the bottom because that part won't be seen. Here I'm just placing the cups where I think that I would want them and just playing around with it a little bit, turning the glasses to wherever I think the cutest parts are. So we're going to go ahead and add some hot glue to the bottom of the glass, just focusing it in the center because we don't want it to spill out on the sides. And I'm just going to press it down on the board and just apply some pressure so that it can adhere. I let that sit for about a good 30 minutes and it seemed to be pretty stuck, and this is the final result. So lastly, I got this cute marble bowl from Dollar Tree. They also had plates, just in case you were wondering. So cute. I also got two tall white candles from Dollar Tree. They're unscented. And I also got some scent. This is the fresh linen scent from Dollar Tree. I'm also going to be using some scent that I had left over from a previous project. So I got a pretty decent sized pot and filled it up with water. I turned the stove on basically like an 8 or 9 because I wanted it to get pretty hot. And then we're going to go ahead and set the candles in there. I was just showing you that there's the wick at the bottom. We are going to recycle the wicks that came in the candle. So I'm letting them sit. It took about 45 minutes, I would say, for the entire candle to be completely dissolved. So you can, go about your business around the house because it does take longer than just a few minutes to melt. And here I'm just carefully taking out the wick so that I can remove it from the wax. Okay, so I took a straw, just a plastic straw, and I cut it in half. We're going to use that to hold the wicks up. I'm taking the wick and the silver part at the bottom, going to add some hot glue to it and just glue it to the bottom of the bowl. Because of the size of the bowl, I preferred a 2-wick candle. You can do 1 wick if you like, but I just think it looks cuter with 2. Next, I'm gonna go ahead and add the fresh linen scent. I just dumped the whole bottle in because, I mean, it is Dollar Tree, so it's not super fragrant, but it is fragrant. So I just went ahead and used the whole bottle because I wanted it to be as loud as it possibly could be. So after I finished putting that in, then I just went ahead and started adding the wax. I did take a plastic fork and just swirl this around so that the scent can be mixed in with the wax, but that part isn't caught on camera. And this is me just adding more scent. This one is vanilla, so I have a fresh linen vanilla candle. So I used the straws to let it sit, and I did this overnight, so I just left the candle out to cure, and this is how it looked in the morning. But I did not light the candle until another 24 hours after this, because you have to let the candle cure so that the scent set in. You're just gonna go ahead and trim the wick to your liking. And here's our candle. It came out super cute. As you can tell, I'm a fan of marble. It goes great with the rest of my decor. And I'd probably end up doing this again just so I can have multiple candles on hand.